tire back up a little bit. What up, son? Oh. Carlos, what up? Hey. I shot both of y'all a message letting you know I was starting. Or about to. Now only one of you hit the like button though. What's up with that? Thank you. Uh-huh. Oh. What the hell there, trailer? Huh. Don't know what that was about. And Joe, did you get that video up yet? Or you got time to fool with it? Oh. Nope on what? Nope you ain't got time, or nope you ain't put it up? Or both of the above? And Carlos, his wife has a different way of doing hard-boiled eggs. So they made a video for us. And he'll be getting up. So you might want to check it out later. And we've tried everything to get good boiled eggs. Letting them set out, use old eggs, put salt in there, baking soda, you name it. Howdy, number 3. Who's number 3 came in? Hit the like button and say howdy. Uh-huh. No, we ain't talking about hatching them. And those ain't eggs that he's sitting on. I guess number 3 is shy. There's not one to say howdy and they ain't hit the like button. I really don't understand that. Uh-huh. That's your story. You tell it, buddy boy. Yeah, I decided to stay here where I'm at. Well, that's a good deal. Howdy, number 4. Hit the like button and say howdy. There you go. Now say howdy. Let me know who we're going to pick on. Of course, those two's picking on themselves. Emperor, what's up, what's up? Number 5, howdy. See, I snuck in early on everybody today. Everybody used to me coming in late in the day. No, I'm not at the shipper. I decided to go ahead and stay here where I'm at. Brundage, Alabama. You at D.C.? I'm in Benton, Louisiana. Well, and that's what I thought. Better to be safe than sorry. I mean, it's down to 51 or 52 around here. So most of the bad guys will be at home staying warm or driving around looking for trouble. Oh, you heading home tomorrow? Where's home at? I ain't sure what tomorrow's gonna bring for me. Oh, boy next door got his boy out here with him. Gotta be 4 or 5 years old. Well, maybe 3 or 4. Fayetteville. This is my cell phone. I like seeing the youngins out here with their folks. Yep. Over by Fort Bragg, huh? Been by there a few times. Trying to think name that town I used to run out of over there. Four hours by plane. So he had to start his truck up, let it idle, thank you. And I pulled in nose first so I didn't have to deal with that stuff. No, a little bitty town. I'll think of it after the video's over. Uh-huh. Did a video a little while back. I went to a missile silo and picked up old mattresses, of all things. Oh, turn my light off a minute. See that boy? He over there driving and playing with buttons and stuff. Right? Oh me, oh my. I ain't got a whole lot to say tonight. Evidently number 3 left on us. Yeah, look like they're gonna go trucking. Boy turned the wipers on. Now, little Joe grew up getting to go for a ride in the summertime. Unfortunately, he slept through most of it. He was awake for the truck stops, that was about it. So did any of y'all read up on that shooting in Chicago? Well, that's cool. Give her a little taste of what you do out here. Somebody went nuts at a hospital up there on the south side. Shot about 4 people, including a cop. Evidently the shooter's dead now. He was wounded and they took him to the hospital and evidently he died. And who knows why. Well, exactly. I'm sure that was a gun-free zone, too. Yep. Uh-huh. Last I read, a cop, somebody from the hospital, and I guess a couple pedestrians or something. I don't know. It didn't really say. Well, come on, balance, damn it. A while ago they said he was dead. That last one I read up on said he was dead. This is my view for the night. The little boy next door is going to take his daddy trucking, I guess. What'd you take to Atlanta? Huh. Yeah, and then I read about the tires. Read about the old boy out in Colorado, 33 years old. He just got sentenced to like, I don't know, 5 or 6 life sentences consecutively. Well, no, you should be able to see outside, son. Had some kind of what? Ah. There was a cop sitting there at that intersection earlier with his blue lights going. Must be a heavy accident intersection. Yeah, killed his 2 kids. Well, he got 3 life sentences for killing them. He got 3 life sentences for each one of them, and then he got another life sentence each for killing the kids under 12 that was entrusted to you. So, then I don't know what else he wound up getting. But yeah, he's going to be in prison forever. Makes you wonder why in the world somebody would do that. Yep. Well, I ain't sure how he disposed of the bodies. I know they said he took them out to an oil field somewhere, but I didn't read how he disposed of them. Oh boy, you need to learn how to drive. Well, actually, Hill, howdy. Uh, I hope he has to live it out and live with himself. Although if he could do that, it makes you wonder if it would really torture him or not. That's terrible. Makes you wonder about this world we live in. And then they want to yell at us that are of the faith, saying that having the faith and trying to share the word is bad. Well, maybe if somebody had shared the word with him back in the day, he might not have done what he done. Well, I plan on going to bed early tonight. Get on up in the morning and fuel and get on across Lake Charles and let the day of fun begin. What up, Patrick? Oh, they had a Arby's in here, so I tried that new loaded Italian sandwich they got. Yeah, it's okay. Well, that sucks. I'm just doing a conference call with my wife and my aunt. We all got bad backs and was whining about it. Uh-huh. That was back in the day. What I was telling Grandma. the other day. If I only had paper logs, I could be home for Turkey Day. I'd be home early. Oh boy, trying to back in beside me, I guess, and I'm crooked. And I'm crooked on purpose. Actually, I like their turkey bacon ranch wrap, which is what I normally get at Arby's. But I want to try something different today. Really wanted a big bowl of chili. I got some back there. I might wind up warming it up later on. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, a little nippy down here. It ain't bad. Well, Patrick, glad you stopped in for a minute, brother. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. And you have a safe and happy Thanksgiving as well. Don't overeat. But when you eat your dessert, make sure you're in your recliner with your feet up. Minute don't count. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There ain't too many of us like cornbread with our chili. Well, I like saltines too, but I like cornbread. I eat cornbread with most anything. But I also like to have me some hot dogs and just wrap some bread in it and dip it in it. You know, I don't really have a recipe. I make mine from scratch when I make it at home. And I never make it twice, the same way twice. I'll use two or three different kind of meats in mine. So I have some ground up hamburger like everybody uses, but I also get a little bit of stew meat or get a steak and cut it up, cube it up. Different stuff like that. It all depends upon what my fancy is for that day. But now back when the kids were at home, Grandma would make chili and they would eat it, but they liked my chili better, and it just blew her away. No, I can't do the buttermilk and cornbread. My dad did that, and now I tried it as a kid. I didn't like it. Well, now, do you cook it, Emperor, or does your dad cook it? If you'll cook it and videotape it, I'll share it on here. I don't know if Carlos and Little Joe got the thing fixed where you're uploading videos or not. Do you know if that's fixed, Carlos? If it is, we need to get Stone back on trying to upload that pre-trip he did. Little Joe, Carlos is putting the monkey on your back. He's probably listening and doing some of his homework. Yeah, that one little $6 sandwich in there really didn't fill me up. I might wind up doing some chili and hot dogs. It don't matter if I do hot dogs or bologna, I got both back there. Right? Yeah, I don't get heartburn very easy, but here lately, me and Grandma ain't been cooking much. So I've been forced to eat out of these places. Need to see what all I got in the icebox. There ain't much in there. A little bit of leftovers still in there. But it don't really matter. I got a taste for chili. I have for the last couple of nights. He got a turbo going out. Can y'all hear that? I really haven't done their, well, no, maybe I did do one of their meatloafs or meatballs a long time ago. When it comes to Subway, I like their cold cut combos, which I got Grandma hooked on them. Actually, I don't know if your grandma could get hold of a rabbit or not, but they've got a rabbit recipe that comes from Poland. If I remember correctly, it's made with a gravy sauce over it, and I can't think of what they called it. Got some funny name I can't pronounce, but I've been told about that, and I'd like to try it. Yeah, but guess what's in these truck stops? Subways. They was coming out, Love's was coming out with their own subs, Love Subs or something. And they've kind of quit that. It makes me wonder if they got a lawsuit going or not. Because they started putting all these Subways in, then they started putting in their own little kind of Subways, and I think they might have got in trouble. Yep. The old school recipes are the best. JJ, what's up? Hell, don't ask me what's up with the notifications. That's all YouTube, man. That ain't me. Never had the Firehouse one. Some of the YouTuber truckers are concerned about truck stop safety, and the truck stops aren't concerned about cameras or security. What's your take on that? it's been like this forever out here. Once again, it's making sure of you know what's around you. Take care of your surroundings, or be aware of your surroundings, and use a little bit of common sense that you'd use on the streets. Uh-huh. Sandra, what's up? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm pretty good for the shape I'm in. Just ate a little dinner in here and we're talking food. Hopefully, end of December, Little Joe will have some time to get a little bit of stuff done on here for me. Carlos is Mexican too, and he's the first one to tell the Mexican joke, so don't worry about him. See there, he can't spell either, and he's gonna try to tell us that's Mexican he's talking. And you're gonna play right along with him. Oh boy, here we go. Oh wait a minute, that's Carlos's line. Here we go. Yeah, we got what, 3 or 4 of y'all get cracking jokes. What up, old three? Snuck in early on everybody tonight, didn't I? What a day. Yeah, and I like cabbage and sauerkraut. Now, the old school sauerkraut, which you can still find a few of them to make it, put in the old crock and bury it for a while. That's a horse of a different color there now. I ain't never tried that. One of these days I might try that. I don't know about the burying it part. Hey, Patrick got my back hurting. And now I'm going to have to take some pain pills for it. Ibuprofen or something, whatever Grandma sends out. Yeah, I just got the camera pointing at that intersection up there. Yeah, I'm over here in Benton, Louisiana. I'll be flying right by you tomorrow, JJ. And no, I ain't got time to stop. Did you make a video of it, Carlos? You and that daughter that you got there with you, You two need to make a video, man. I know you teaching her how to cook. All right, Sandra. Oh, you're telling Patrick good night. Oh no, Carlos, you don't need that site. You got the extra treatment on there where you can just put it up. Yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you? I don't know what Meandu is, but I guarantee you, if y'all put up a recipe of me and Grandma liable to try it. Uh huh. Now you got to come up with a different excuse, huh? Is that baby girl watching the live stream? Don't you start picking on my Mexican. I spoke Mexican the goodest a hillbilly can. Wait until you start trying to talk hillbilly. I'll be picking on you. Ah, DIY videos. You need to be watching my videos. Watching the cooking videos. That way she gets the urge to cook and she drags you in the kitchen in the morning. Oh me, oh my. Uh-huh. Carlos trying to teach a hillbilly Mexican. You ain't in the right world, dude. I can speak Mexican. Taco, burrito, guacamole. Hey, I got it down pat. I know the important stuff. And then I want number 12 right here on this menu. Whatever that is, that's what I want. Go light on the cilantro. Y'all admit it, you just don't know how to spell right. Your spell check ain't working. Alright, Emperor, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping in. I hope they got him unloaded. luck on finding a place to park around there. Oh, you ain't gonna get Carlos out of California. He was threatening to come to San Antonio, but he got scared. Ain't that a pretty field I get to look at? I think it's better than the P-lot. Now, B, what do you want to come on here like that for? It's called ELD. Right? What up, Jim Dunn? There goes the neighborhood. I know a lot of people that like fish tacos. I'm not that big a fan of them. If I want fish, I want fish. Carlos, your little cousin's here. Joshua, what's up? You're trailer chasing. Oh boy. No, it's the one that thinks he's a cowboy. The wannabe cowboy. The one and only. Jim Dunn, you need to go back a couple years on Trucker Jim's videos. He had a video up showing you how to back up, showing you how to park. I've seen you parking. You need some practice. I hear you, brother. Mine was a long day too, and it ended up going down the crapper. Jim Dunn does. The wannabe cowboy. He saw a field full of sheep and thought they was cows and started trying to wrangle them, and he got hurt. He can't go forward, much less backwards. Tell him, Jim. Uh-huh. That's your story. That's why when you go home, Stormy has parked the truck for you, just so you don't hit her car. Now today leaving Houston, had somebody pulling a big old long fifth wheel behind a little bitty truck. Fifth wheel, the trailer got away from them and turned sideways on its side. Blocked up over 4 lanes of traffic. We had to back up for miles. Took 2 hours to get through it and just blew my day to crap and back. Well, traffic's slowing down here now. Alright, don't everybody talk at one time now. Y'all need to hold it down a little bit. I guess I hurt Jim's feelings. He didn't come back with no sassy comments. Carlos is doing honeydews. C. Hill's looking for something to eat. JJ's wondering what's going on in his world. And I'm sitting here watching the field. What up, bye? Look, a big truck pulling in. Boy, you got a good looking tarp load on there. Seem to be a lot of flatbeds tonight. That one there's tarp pretty good too. Sitting there chuckling at Jim Dunn's channel plug for Simple Living while on a live stream with Trucker Jim. Yeah, Jim, Jim Dunn tried to spread the word on my channel. I gotta give him credit there. Yeah, I heard that red vagina thing. It's red velvet. Jim Dunn, red velvet. Jason, you're first one in tonight, man. Everybody was holding that spot for you, dude. One thing is, old Trucker Jim, he just went right along with it. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. The thing is, Jim Dunn called me at the house that night. I'd been asleep and had just got up for a few minutes. I'm like, what in the world is he calling me for? I didn't get to answer it, which was probably a good thing. Jim Dunn, you need to Message me Trucker Jim's phone number. Right? No, we're not a gang. We're a family over here. That's right. We get the Mexican mafia after them. I ain't even gonna try to pronounce the name of that company. Wow. Some of the names they come up with. Yeah, John, you do. You need a puppy. And yes, I seen your comment. I was talking to Grandma when I seen that. I said, John's always saying he needs a hug, and I tell him he needs a puppy. I said, now he's on there asking me, you need a hug? That was classic. That was a good one. Gave me a chuckle early in the morning. Yeah, that's the problem with them big companies. Their computer says there's empties, driver, so go find one. What up, Hans? Ah, I hate it when they do that. So what, you gotta wait 30 days to take it again? Yeah, but so many of them, Josh, won't let you take a loaded trailer out if you don't bring an empty in. Oh, well, cool. But you only have to pay for it the one time, right? Yeah, I'm interested in what that trick question was, too. They don't normally ask you anything that ain't in the book. Well, that's Florida. It's a Democratic state, man. Give your new Republican governor time to change stuff up. And what did you say the answer was, Hans? Should have gave you multiple choice, right? Now, the thing about multiple choice is usually two of them are just left field, ain't no way that can be it, and that leaves two. One that's right and one that's usually close to it but got something reversed in it. I did a call-in show for a little while there, John. Huh. Right? That's what I would have picked, Hans. I would have been right there with you. But on these new trucks, there's not any adjusting your headlights anymore. So, anymore, it's just a little push-in bulb and that's it. There ain't no adjusting it. But using your high beams and blinding the people coming at you don't seem like the right answer. Timothy, what's up? I don't know. JJ was saying the same thing. He didn't get notification. You're surrounded by Swift. Damn it, boy, run. Right? Yeah, that's the big myth. Yeah, Grandma's going to bed. Send me a message. Going to bed. Love you. Good night, Grandma. She makes it a practice to not bother me when I'm doing live streams because it'll cut it off if she calls. Oh, she's pretty good. She had to go see her doctor today, which they told her she's still getting older. Them reversal pills ain't working. Lucas, what's up? Just sitting on here chilling out, shooting the bull. Trying not to go back there and open up a can of chili. Yeah, we're empty nesters. She can go to bed and get up when she wants. The only job she's got is taking care of the house and the puppy dog. Oh, one of them. You ain't over there in Monroe, Georgia, are you? Little Joe used to dispatch for Swift over there out of the Monroe, D.C. First went to work over there, he kept trying to talk me into going over there. Oh, Daddy, you'd love this. And I said, no, son, thank you. I ain't driving for Swift. Then after about a year, we had a little family function, little barbecue, and he was over there. And he, Daddy, I can't see you working for Swift. I said, me either, son. He said, some stuff we tell them to do, he says, I can just hear you saying, yeah, right. I said, see? But that boy grew up riding with me out here and hearing me say that to dispatchers. You want what? Yeah, right. Ain't happening today. Oh, that's right. You said you was in Alabama. Well, sure it is, Sandra. I've made some videos about it. No, you didn't. You should have been down there at the pub cleaning up, remodeling, making pizzas, not on the dadgum YouTube looking for the Three Stooges of Oilfield. Now, where you live at, Sandra? Yeah, 3,000 of them, right? Okay, well, I live in Texas, too. I'm about an hour north of Houston. Eagle Pass? See, I'm trying to think where Eagle Pass is. Ain't that out there on 20? Oh, yeah, and I didn't see your comment, JJ. But no, the truck was gone this morning. It didn't lay over on its side. What I was going to tell you, Sandra, I assume with your you can't wait to retire deal that you're up there close to retirement age like myself. Right. There's a lot of these companies. Truck driver, you need to turn your lights on. What in the world are you thinking? Thank you. There's a lot of these companies that I normally would not recommend to most people, but companies like Swift and some of them mega carriers, the big guys, that is not good for the young people coming out. They are really looking for the older people coming into trucking, and they'll have it set up like where you're south of San Antonio. They'll have a yard in Laredo or San Antonio or somewhere, and then they pretty much put you on dedicated running back and forth. Now you have to iron all that out before you sign on the dotted line with them. But Kale, what's up? Well, you coming in here saying hi to Carlos for and not me? That's better. Oh, I'm doing hunky-dory. Ah, good. It'll be recording at the house if it's a new one. I tried to ignore that comment, Carlos. I know what he was saying. He just didn't say it in a very good way. Yeah, Timothy, I ate a little bit of dinner. Some kind of a loaded Italian sandwich out of Arby's. Big, what's up? I can't remember what I called that video, Sandra, that I made about women in trucking. How many miles did you get today, Cal? 500? That ain't bad. You make any deliveries? Nine weeks. Okay. Well, you knew Carlos was mean. Well, that's a Mexican coming out in him. You gotta be careful. Well, that's what Cal's doing. He's training in for reapers. He's pulling a dry box at the moment. But when he gets his own truck, he'll be doing reapers. Oh, my old hands are giving me a hard way today. I had surgery on them, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago for carpal tunnel in both of them. And I got a little knot right there that if I ain't careful, it rides the wrong way on this steering wheel. And before I know it, I don't notice it until it's too late and then it hurts. Just a little field here in front of me. Yeah, Kev, I was just talking about that the other day with somebody. I forget who. Me and Grandma was talking with someone, and we had a 3-day layover at a meat plant somewhere out in the Northwest. I don't remember where, and she didn't either. But their line went down. They had trucks backed up everywhere and still bringing more in. We're like, Why in the world are you bringing more in? You can't fill up and load what you got here. That little restaurant down the road, they made a killing. They should have set up a damn service running people back and forth. That gum cow, that ain't bad. I was trying to do what, Timothy? Oh yeah, Grandma, she can drive a truck. I taught her how to drive. She was one of my students. She was my first student. That's what got me into training. But she just didn't like it, couldn't handle the traffic. She found out my job wasn't as easy as she thought it was sitting at home. Let's see if I can get this thing to set up there any better. Because it's crooked on my part. Before long, I'm going to have to reverse it and let y'all see my pretty mug. I just try and take it easy on the women tonight. And I'd have them, look how he's flying out of here. Dadgum parking lot. Maybe that's why that cop was sitting at that intersection. All right, Cal, take it easy, buddy. What was you, Josh? Yeah, before long you'll be out there competing with the dry boxes. I mean, Cal, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yeah, he was flying. I don't know why they get acting like that. Then they want to blame the ELDs, but I got news for them. They was driving like that before the ELDs. And that 3 seconds that he might have saved there ain't worth the risk that he was putting himself and others in. All right, brother. Be safe. Tell Jesse howdy. I was just telling Carlos he's got to get in on our next video we do. Yeah, exactly, Carlos. What up, Highway? I'm over here in Louisiana. A good deal, Emperor. Well, who are you talking to, By? What part of the country in, and who are you talking to? I had somebody that's got some issues with her past driving. Was that you? Yeah, actually I am. I'll do Lake Charles and then I'm going right over by New Orleans. Then I got to pick up somewhere else by New Orleans. A Domino sugar type thing. Oh, tomorrow's going to be a pain in the butt. Go to the Facebook page. Simple Living with Papa Joe on the Facebook page. You can do it that way. Or if you go to any of the About pages on here, Patreon, or Facebook, you'll see my email address. I think they got that fixed. If not, get your paper and pen. I'll give you my email address. Let me know if you're ready to take it down. I hear you, Timothy. Bye, you seeing what Carlos is saying? Oh, you get us a phone number there, Bye, and maybe tomorrow me and Carlos will give you a call. If you're interested. He's telling me the email link's fixed there, Emperor. So if you go to the About page, scroll to the bottom, you'll see an email. Damn truck driver looking for an ink pen. Can you imagine it? Yes, Bye, that's what he's talking about. That way we can discuss some stuff, find out what you're thinking. Maybe we can help you out a little bit with information. We will not be telling you who to go with. Can you tell me why the truck hops with a heavy trailer when reversing at 10 speed? Yeah, it's all in your transmission. You're going to have to learn how to work that throttle, your fuel pedal. Mine does it once in a while in this automatic. And it's all in how much fuel you are giving it or are not giving it. And you're just going to have to figure out on your truck whether you need to give it more or less fuel. I hear you, Emperor. Right? It's on the About page. Bye. Go to the About page, scroll to the bottom, there's an email address. Anybody that's ready to write it down, it is Simple Cooking with Rose and Joe at gmail.com. Well, you must be driving an automatic, Josh. And I'm sure the clutch is self-riding and all that good stuff. But still, everything has to click together. So, also, if it is an automatic, you should have a hill assist button on it. Depends upon what company you're driving for. Some of them are too cheap to put it in. But if you have a takeoff assist or a hill assist, turn that off when you're backing up. And also, if you have your truck in too much of a bind, where you're not really pushing straight back on your trailer, that'll also do it. There's several things that could make it do it. Carlos, put up our email link, please. Yes, it does, Emperor. The 12 speeds are supposed to be a lot better. The Volvo that I drove, the automatic Volvo, had a 12 speed, and it didn't do it either. But this 10 speed and this Peterbilt does it. So yeah, the 12 speed makes a lot of, those extra 2 gears makes a lot of difference. I don't think Jim Dunn drives an automatic. That was probably Stone that you seen complaining about it. No, I don't, Hans. I'm regional. There you go. Carlos stuck it up. It didn't make for a link, but it gave you the email address. It might need fuel. You might have to gas on it more. That's what I'm telling you, Josh. Is you might have to gas on it more, or maybe less. It's going to depend upon your truck. And the circumstances. Mine does it. Normally, if I have a hill that I'm trying to push it up a hill, is when mine normally does it. Yours is a manual? Well, then I would say you're right in the clutch. That's just a guess. You might have to get off that clutch. I used to, Gary. I don't cook in the truck anymore. But howdy. I'm big on people saying howdy when they come in the room. If you're interested in cooking in the truck, I think Carlos or Little Joe 1 put up a link on the Facebook page. I was writing a cookbook for truck drivers for cooking in their trucks. Cross-country cooking with Papa Joe. And I think they did a link to it. Oh, Lordy, where is that link, Carlos? Do you remember? I think it's on the Facebook page. All right, we'll find out, Emperor. Yeah, Josh, I hear you. Yeah, they're burning your clock up, and then they're going to expect you to make up the lost time. Yeah, that's called a personality. All these trucks have got their own little quirks to them. All right, Josh, tell us what's good. There you go. All right, CL, you didn't have a whole lot to say tonight, but I'm glad you came in. Take it easy, man. Well, might want to you might want to make sure that the email that you're sending to is good instead of just sending your phone number out into Weber space or whatever I'm trying to say. I hear you, Hill. Take it easy. I like AT&T. I've had it for years. There are those that complain about it, but I ain't had any issues with it. You get out in the Northwest, and there's a few spots, not always the same one for every service, but out in the Northwest, yeah, you'll hit a few dead spots. Now, I don't care what service you got, they all find them out there. Well, that ain't good, Josh. I like it. All right, somebody, I just got a message about you trying to send photos. What up, Barn? Welcome. I ain't seen you in here before. Yeah, Emperor, I just got a message, something about it. Alright, Carlos. Tell that baby you and her gotta make me some cooking videos. I like seeing the youngins cook. Get her to go watch some of my grandkids cooking. She might want to try that. Now I got 18 thumbs up. 16 people and 18 thumbs up. Thank you very much, folks. Now I got 19. Thank you very much. Well, a year and a half, thank you very much. And you just now making one of the live streams? Or are you one of them that come in and sit in the background? Right now it says 22. All right, Carlos, go take care of that baby. Well, have you been watching them? Tell me which ones have you tried making? The taco bake is one of my favorites, I ain't gonna lie. Going to Las Vegas. Well, if you like it, folks, spread the word around. Help us grow a little bit. Now, I don't care if they're new drivers or old drivers. They don't even have to be a driver, preferably interested in it. Well, cool. Did he come over after you suggested it? I hear you, highwayman. Well, say you came out of that background and stepped up. 2 years and 4 preventables? Yeah, but chances are you're with a big company, Josh, so what are they calling a preventable? Now, I'll tell you a little story about preventables. I was a rookie, believe it or not. I started with J.B. Hunt. I was somewhere in Kentucky. It had been snowing, ice on the road and on the parking lot. I backed in beside another J.B. Hunt. We had cab overs back then. And real slight incline. I mean, you couldn't hardly even tell it had an incline. I did not realize that when you stop a big truck, that, I knew the tires were warm. I didn't put it all together. I was a rookie. So I'm parked on this ice. The warm tires start melting the ice, so it turns to liquid, and my truck literally slid sideways into his truck. Our mirrors touched, and it broke his mirror. J.B. Hunt put me down for a preventable accident. And I argued with him. I said, how could I have prevented that? Oh, well, you should have parked somewhere else. What the hell are you talking about? That's what I wound up getting. JJ, what are you sending to Jim Dunn? Well, cool, Emperor. That's a compliment. No, it don't sound silly, JJ. Best thing you can do, you said you've got 2 or 3 trucker friends around there, however many. Best thing is to get one of them to take you along for a day or something, or an hour, or whatever, a delivery. So, other than that, with the insurance out here, dude, I'm not even allowed to give rides to people. Back in the day, we would have picked up hitchhikers and stuff. Nowadays, that'd get you fired. I have to have, actually have to have a permission slip for my wife to ride with me. So if you don't know somebody, that's a hard one, dude. Yeah, he whined and said you're sending him pictures. Yep, Emperor, and then they tell you it's preventable. JJ's in Louisiana, South Louisiana. And that ain't Lower Alabama. Yep. You gonna give him a ride, Emperor? Well, he's down there off of 10, about the middle of 10 down there where 10 and 12 split off. He's down there about the middle of all that. But now, JJ, if the man's gonna see about hooking up with you, that's what I think, John. Yep, I don't do the big companies. Oh, that's quite fine, bye. Well, and that's why they push those lease stuff. Had someone on here last night that sound like they got basically a year under their belt and they're thinking about doing a lease truck. Biggest mistake you can make, people. It really is. With a year under your belt, you ain't got a clue about trucking. You might think you do, but you ain't got a clue about trucking, much less taking on your own truck. And I know I probably hurt some feelings saying that, but no sugar added. Is that who you're with, Emperor? Is Dart? Oh, me? Over 25 years. How long you been with them? How long you been with Dart? I've been curious about them. Now, Dart, nowadays, they got company trucks too, right? They got their purchase program and they have company trucks, right? No, I ain't gonna do that stuff. The Dollar General and all that. No, thank you. Yeah, they were all owner operators. Well, talk to them, Emperor, and find out if they have any dedicated runs Houston to Dallas area back and forth. Preferably dropping hook, but that might be asking for too much. But any dedicated in and out of Houston. Well, if you'd find out a little bit, I might be interested in talking to them. Depends on how they're going to pay me. I'm good, but I'm not cheap. Well, yeah, they started in Texas. If I remember correctly, they started out of Dallas. Come right after the New Year's, I'll have 3 years in with this company. No, are they? I have no desire to go up there. It gets too damn cold up there for this Texas boy. Well, at least Wiley came in metal. Now, this company, for the most part, caters to my desires, my wants. Of course, like I said, there's no perfect company. What kind of trucks do who have there, Highwayman? Dart or this one I'm with? One I'm with has Peterbilts, these plastic Petes. Uh, oh yeah, everybody knows about Yeller. Well, they can keep their Freightliners. I hear you. These are plastic Petes. They're all new. He's got good equipment over here, which is nice. You don't have to worry about DOT inspections and stuff because they stay up on it real good. If the drivers cooperate, write up anything wrong with the trailers, they get fixed when you drop them on the yard. I don't like a Freightliner, period. Although I did own one. But that was a classic. The classics ain't all bad. Well, folks, I'm going to get off here. We're pushing the dickens out of 2 hours. I did want to sneak on here a little bit early tonight. I got to get up early in the morning, get an early start at it. I appreciate y'all coming in. Let me see here. I hear you, Emperor. How did that work out for you? Y'all go over there and check out the Facebook page and Go check out the Patreon page. I'd appreciate it if you sign up on Patreon. They'll ask for at least, boy, look how he's flying in here. They'll ask you to contribute $1 a month to the channel. And I'll appreciate all the help I can get with this channel. If you go to the bottom of the About pages, you'll find links to different stuff. Emails and that blog and all kinds of stuff. So, alright, bye. Yeah, I hear you, Emperor. The truck and no pay. Oh, I'll probably be on again. If I don't see y'all, if you don't make it on here when I do another live stream, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe out there. Remember, Wednesday is the heaviest travel day of the year. So if you're going to be out here Wednesday, make sure you take care. Watch them. So, 10 more minutes. Dude, we broke 2 hours before. We'd have to go another half hour to set a record. Oh. Night, JJ. Thank you, Highwoman. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Y'all remember, good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all have a blessed evening and a safe, happy holiday. Good night.